rolled up on the grid and the pit crew got on the radio to me and told me the green flag was out. That's generally my signal to grab first gear. So I grabbed first gear, clutch in. We've got a line locker for to load the clutch up on the brakes. So I was on the brake and started finding the biting point on the clutch, and the 5-second board came out, red light came on, and it just seemed like a lifetime that it was on. And in that time, it must have been the clutch fluid boiled, and unfortunately the clutch failed because of it, and I was left standing there on the spot like a sitting duck. The flames came through the car, and it was just terrifying at the time. I could feel my face actually getting burnt. I could see the flames all around me. I could feel the warmth and the heat waves, and I was breathing in the fumes. I could feel it burning my throat as it came through. It was a horrible experience, but I knew what I had to do to get out of the car. We have a cool suit, we have a helmet, fan, radio, and water that's all plugged into the car, not to mention the seat belt. And I pretty much just grabbed the seat belt as early as I could, tried to grab the net that's there for safety. I missed it the first time, and I got the door handle pretty quick. I didn't even bother undoing all the other auxiliary things. I just bailed out of the car as quickly as I could. I ripped the sockets out of the cool suit, the helmet fan ripped off, the radio and the water just pulled straight out. So typically, you know, at Bathurst or Phillip Island endurance rounds, you're very methodical with how you do it. On the cool down lap, you plug them out nice and neatly, but in this situation, I just didn't have time. I took one deep breath towards the end there because I knew the oxygen inside the car was depleting, and I could feel my eyes burning, my eyebrows, my face, and I just jumped out of the car and I ran as quickly as I could. And Sam, my #1 mechanic, was there waiting for me when I got out, which I was so thankful for. He forced me onto the ground to do the standard fire procedure. I did a bit of a barrel roll and got rid of the flames that were on me, and then from then on it was just yeah, I guess that was the hard part of it.
And we have a huge fire on the pit lane. It looks like it's right down around the Eric McClure.
We got a guy on
area.
fire too behind the wall.
Oh my goodness, a scary situation on pit road here at Richmond.
Safety workers were quickly there to extinguish the fire.
That's Brendan Gaughan's pit. I saw Eric McClure's, couldn't see who was on fire because of all the flames and smoke.
Wow.
Wow, look at the fuel man.
We haven't seen a fire like that in a long time.
Anthony O'Brien, the rear tire changer, doing his job, and watch what happens. And we saw O'Brien while we were away in commercial being transported, and there were crew members all around that fire.
We also saw O'Brien giving everyone the thumbs up.
Yeah, awake and alert. And we certainly don't know the extent of his injuries. And this could very well be the fuel man who also was in the middle of the fire. And I believe, Brad, it was O'Brien seen here that was on the other side of the pit wall that you referred to that was running away on fire.
Caution has come out from New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the second time. Debris on the racetrack and the flames rolling out from the right side of the 7 of Alex Bowman.
You know, we've seen this before at the short tracks. The 7 had an issue with the right front tire. It looked like he melted the bead, came down pit road, got a new tire on it, but didn't clear all the old rubber, I'm assuming, off. Well, no, I disagree.
It's not out. We're going to disagree. It is not out, and the driver's climbing out of the car. That's Alex Bowman jumping out of there.
I think he was telling him to get out. At least that's what he needed to be telling.
Yeah.
And what happens
there's a
is
fire suppression system under there that will try to help put that out.
it tries to help, but that fire is what was left of the flat tire on the right front brake rotor. These brake rotors are ridiculously warm.
Just getting the right front brakes. So they've got an oil fire down there. Right front brakes were giving them drama. This was second position, this car, and they've got a significant oil fire going. It's brake fluid that's erupted down there. No, they can't put a wheel on it. It's got
the pads are hanging out.
There was a pad jammed, I thought, that I could see.
You could see the brake pad hanging out the back of it, guys. So
He has flown off the back. We've got problems there. Oh, look at that. That's Paul Morris and Mark Larkin. Oh, whoa. Wow.
I hope he gets out of that in a hurry.
Yes, he's out of it.
Goodness me.
Well, they'll have to stop this.
Did you see the speed of that impact?
Look at it's going over to Paul Morris's
gets out of the car okay here.
Whoa, that's going to go
no,
bang.
there's fuel everywhere. Larkham's out of the car. I hope Paul Morris got out.
Well, I don't think he did yet.
Oh, goodness me. I hope the fire marshals get on the scene there quickly.
make contact with Jamie Whincup. I think he's got better speed than Jamie.
Oh, trouble. Prema's involved. And we've got a fire here.
David Walls'
is one of Bradley's cars, and it's plucked an oil cooler off it.
Just another innocent victim, really. His car's been turned around, nowhere to go, and it's hit the car pretty hard. The front, I'd say, as you said, it's pulling the oil coolers off the car, and that's what the fire's all about.
Oh, that's Alan Jones. The car's on fire, stopped in the middle of the circuit. Goodness me, Alan Jones.
Well,
the race leader.
That one is going to be in bad shape.
Now they're going to have to get a hell of a lot more extinguishers down there to get that one under
that
control.
fellow isn't going around the other side, and I don't blame him. He doesn't want to get onto the track. Looks like they've got it up.
Murph, Mark Larkin, this is what was going on. The car just basically exploded as soon as it got into pit lane. They went to business underneath, and meanwhile, Troy was sitting there watching all of this unfold.
Reed Sorensen has had a problem. He almost came to a halt, but could not make the entrance to pit road. Caution.
He's got a right front tire down, Mike. You can see when he went by.
Reed Sorensen's car came to a halt on pit road, and Eric Ludwig, a crewman from Casey Kane, comes running right in, gets the window net down with the help of the NASCAR official, and lifts Sorensen out of the car and to safety at a... Kevin Harvick goes up in smoke, and so does Brad Keselowski's chances.
Oh yeah, he got into the back of the one car pretty hard and bowed the whole front end of the two car up.
That's how fast things happen here at Bristol.
That was a 4-1-2. A lot of fire in that car.
There might be some under the helmet too.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I mean, you know, with the hub last week, and now look at this thing. I mean, it's blazing. I'd be aborting here pretty quick.
Yeah, he needs to stop this race car.
I wouldn't drive up in the middle of this crowd.
Stop. Get the hell out of there.
The fire truck has followed him to a halt in the garage. Kevin's going to climb out as they extinguish the blaze under hood. Place Denny Hamlin, and Trevor Bayne, and a car in the wall. Hard in turn number 1.
If it's on fire in the car, I need you to
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
As I can. If it's on fire in the car there.
Wow, that thing is...
Get low if you can. Come on low. Start working your way low. Work your way low. One more car. Come on down. Come on down. Turn left. It's on fire. Get out.
He's bailing out that thing.
Get a fire truck out there pretty quick there. I can see the fire.
Earnhardt's car is ablaze after a hard impact with the right front into the turn 1 wall just as we go to green. Fire on pit road. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s pit.
I think it's just a little bit of fuel.
That ought to go out.
Yeah, it should go out.
I'm going to see. There you go. When he pulled that can off, man.
Coming there. 4100 right here. 4100.
Then he almost gets hit this Brian Scott right there.
And then it blows out.
Yeah, no, I think we felt pretty confident. I'm curious to see what really ignited it there. Obviously something hot, that fuel spilled out.